What if I said to you, right here, right now, EA are going to release Battlefield Bad Company 3 this year as the next Battlefield game? What would your reaction be to that statement? I know that the Bad Company series split the Battlefield community down the middle. A lot of veterans who played Battlefield 2 and a lot of the games before that, all the way back to 1942, didn't really agree with the Bad Company series because it was a spin-off from the actual Battlefield franchise, and therefore I don't think they really considered it a true Battlefield game. But the Bad Company series took a little bit more of a light-hearted approach to the franchise and brought in a lot more fans. So the community grew as a whole, despite the game splitting the community down the middle. For those of you that are familiar with my channel, you'll know that I am completely in love, and always have been, with Bad Company 2. It was mainly probably my second entrance into the Battlefield series. I only played a couple of months of the original Bad Company, and I hadn't played any games previous to that. So for me, as an entrance into the series, it couldn't have got any better than Bad Company 2. Honestly, I love that game now just as much as I did when I first bought it from Game in Town Centre where I live. And with all the clamours from the community for Bad Company 3 to be released, I just want them to finish the goddamn cliffhanger that they left the campaign on in Bad Company 2. I'm going to say spoiler alert here, just in case they ever do make Bad Company 3. But at the end of the Bad Company 2 campaign, the Russians are invading through Alaska. And we don't know what happens. There's absolutely no mention of what could happen. All we know is that the four guys get in a car and drive away, probably to go into battle somewhere near Alaska. But we don't know that. And that's really infuriating for me, because I want to know how that story finishes. With so many fingers being pointed at EA and DICE at the moment, obviously they're under a little bit of strain with Battlefield 4, we know there's an unannounced Frostbite 3 shooter coming at E3 this year. Could it be Bad Company 3? Well, if we have a look at some of the rumours, it's supposedly not going to be DICE that are developing this version of Battlefield. So that puts Bad Company on the back burner again already. We know that the Bad Company series started with DICE and should probably end with DICE as well. If it's going to be a different developer, then I confidently think that it's going to be either an extension of Battlefield 4, something a little bit further on from that, or a completely new IP but within the franchise, so starting sort of like another spin-off, much similar to the Bad Company series, but maybe going in a different direction. So looking at it from that point of view, Bad Company 3 doesn't look like it's going to happen this year. Let's look at it from another angle. Let's look at it from a financial angle, let's say. Can EA afford to give DICE money to go ahead and do Bad Company 3 when they know it wasn't as popular as some of the other games in the franchise like Battlefield 3, which was without a doubt the most popular game in the franchise so far, selling over 17 million copies across all platforms. So are they really going to set aside a budget for DICE to make a sort of a scaled down Battlefield, for want of a better word? We know that Bad Company was scaled back in terms of its gameplay. It was very raw, very intense, and I really enjoyed that. But at the same time, the community have got used to a lot of customization, a lot of optimization of weapons and things like that. Are they really going to want to return to a simplistic game and then focus all their time into that when they really could be making a proper Battlefield game? I'm not really too sure where to go with this. And to be honest, considering how successful the Bad Company series has actually been for EA and DICE, I would have expected there to have been an announcement before now. With Battlefield 4, on the 26th of March 2013, the single-player campaign was revealed to the world. We are now on, well, at the date of me recording this commentary, the 8th of May, and that's 2 months after March, when they could have done an announcement at a separate event. This shooter is being unveiled at E3, surrounding it in even more secrecy, leading me even further away from Bad Company 3 being the game that they're going to reveal at that expo. And that kind of makes me a little bit sad. We've now gone through Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and potentially another Battlefield game before we could even think about a return for the Bad Company series. The developers have already stated that at the moment they aren't working on a Bad Company game, but it is something that they would like to look at in the future to complete the trio of games. Everybody thought after Battlefield 3, where Battlefield 4 sits right now was going to be Bad Company 3, and it made logical sense. With the Bad Company 1 and 2 being after each other, going into a full-blown Battlefield game, it only made sense to sort of take a step back again, give it a little bit of time to develop another one of those mega Battlefield games, and settle for a spin-off for those 2 years, because we know that would have been successful as well. But as it happens, none of that has transpired, and in my head right now, I really want Bad Company 3 to be coming at E3, but I just cannot see it happening, as much as that saddens me to say it. But what I really want to know, guys, is your opinion today. I want to know if you guys liked Bad Company as much as I like Bad Company. Do you want to see the trio of games completed? Do you want to finish the campaign with the 4 guys from Bad Company? Do you want to play the multiplayer, see what can be done now 4 years into the future with more advanced gaming equipment, more advanced graphics, a better engine overall? Do you want to see Bad Company 3, or do you want to see a proper Battlefield game? Let me know down in the comments today. And that finishes up the video for today, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you could hit like on the video, that would be great. It's been really good at the moment. I've been getting a lot of support from you guys on all the videos that I've been doing, and that's absolutely fantastic. We've broke 45,000 subscribers, so we're very close to 50,000 now, and it would be absolutely amazing if we could get to 50,000 before the release of the next Battlefield game, which was probably going to be sometime in October. That would be absolutely fantastic if we could do that. So if you could hit like on the video today so that all of my subscribers can see that video, then that would be great. And as I said, comments are always appreciated. But until next time, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.